Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Glitch Super Mario World. Alright, Roy's Castle, let's do it. So, actually right at the beginning of this level there's one of these brown block train things that when you stand on it, it activates and then you gotta kind of follow it along. There's another one of these in Castle 7, but it's got like a different pattern. And it's a longer like length or whatever. Anyway, you can stand on like the very leftmost block without activating the train, and that's because the train only activates when you stand on like a regular brown block. But the block I'm standing on right now is technically not a brown block. It's actually a sprite that's made to look like a brown block, but it's actually a sprite. And the point of this sprite is the purpose of the sprite is to eat the blocks in front of it. So basically, it follows the train along and it eats the blocks as it goes. So that's part of how the train works. And similarly, on the other side, okay, this one's a little bit harder because you can stand on it without activating the train, but it's really precise. It's like 1 pixel or 2 pixels. There we go. I got it. All right, it's really hard. But anyway, you could stand on this end as well for basically the same reason. The block I'm standing on is also a sprite, so it doesn't activate the train. But the purpose of this sprite is to create blocks behind it. So between the two sprites, you got one on the back end that's eating the blocks in front of it, and one that's creating blocks behind it. And that's kind of how the train works. And then the blocks in the middle are just regular brown blocks. And the blocks in the middle are the ones that activate the train when you stand on them. So the reason I can only stand on like the very right edge of this block, like only like 1 pixel or whatever, is because there's actually a brown block behind the sprite I'm standing on. That's the sprite is like overlapping it, so you can't see it right now. But anyway, so there's another brown block there, and if I stand like any closer to it, I'm gonna activate the train. But anyway, enough of that technical. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, actually, it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to ride the train anyway. I meant to load state there, but who cares? It doesn't actually matter. So I'm just going to ride the train through this lava section. You can fly through this section, but I kind of want to bring the train with me for something else. And also, it's hard to fly through this section because there's, like, Potobos, or Fireballs. I don't know how to say their name exactly, but anyway, yeah, it's kind of hard to dodge them. Oh my god. Even when I ride the train, it's hard for me to dodge them. But yeah, I'm just gonna fly through this area because it's nice and easy. And okay, I'm gonna try to do something with the P-switch here, actually, if I can. All right, so let me make a save state here, I guess, and let me try to. All right. Come on. Alright. So, what I just did... So, wait. Shoot. No, I missed the frame. I think it's this frame? Okay, it's actually a couple frames back. It's probably this frame. Basically, what I'm trying to do is jump on the same frame that I step on the P-switch. You can actually do that. You can jump off of a P-switch even if the P-switch itself is in midair, which is pretty cool. No, I missed the frame. Let's try first frame, it's touching his toe. That's when I press jump. No. Second frame. No. This frame. No. This frame. There we go. Okay, so see how Mario jumped there? Yeah, you can actually do that. And then, let's just go frame by frame. Notice that the flattened part of the P-switch is still falling. It hasn't disappeared yet. And actually, if the flattened part of the P-switch goes off screen, like off the level, and despawns, the P-switch itself, see, there it is, it respawned, because it fell off the level before it disappeared, so the game like forgets that I even pressed it in the first place and just despawns it completely. So even though I already pressed it, I got it back. And also, meanwhile, this is going on with the train. So basically, as soon as I press the P-switch, all the brown blocks in the middle of the train turn into coins. And because of that, okay, so the eating block on the back end of the train can only eat solid blocks that are adjacent to it, and when you turn the brown blocks into coins, it realizes that there's nothing adjacent to it that it can eat, so it just disappears. Because coins aren't solid, so it can't eat them. So the train just keeps extending further and further, and the creating block just keeps creating more. Why can't I unpause? There we go. Just keeps creating more coins. And you can see that it doesn't, the sprite itself doesn't turn into a coin. It still looks like a brown block, which is what I was saying. It's actually a sprite, but it just looks like a brown block. Anyway, so that's kind of silly. But basically, yeah, there's lots of sprites in this level. If you fly through the first section, whoops, if you fly through the first section with the fire, I think that the two sprites on the train, like the creating block and the eating block, I think they persist off screen, and obviously the P-switch persists off screen. Whoops. And then there's also, oh my god, please, just, no, I'm trying to duck under the guy, but it's not, oh my god, alright. Jump, please. No, don't jump there. What is happening? Okay. Then there's these three turn block bridge sprites that are like extending out. There's like three of them here. And then there's the Bowser statue and all the fireballs. So if you add all those together, that pretty much fills like all the sprite slots. So it fills the sprite limit. You can fill the sprite limit in this level pretty easily. Speaking of which, this is a really short level. Like, I'm already at the boss. That's only one room, especially if you fly through it. So I'm gonna kill him with fireballs. I think it takes like 12 hits or something. Oh my god, isn't it like one more? Yeah. Alright, so he's dead. Yeah, you can kill the bosses, well, you can kill Morton and Roy, and I think Ludwig with just fireballs, but it takes lots of hits. Wait, is there anyone else? I mean, you can kill Iggy and Larry with fireballs too, obviously, but that's because you push them around. Anyway, so I'm just gonna fast forward through this cutscene. So yeah, that was Roy's castle pretty fast. Well, kind of. I mean, I spent a lot of time on it, but that's because the level itself was fast. Tasty Chocolate Island. Speaking of which, let's go to Chocolate Island 1, because I want to get Yoshi anyway, and I might as well... Okay, so I'm going to show something in this level, I guess. So Chocolate Island 1. I'm not going to do most of World 6 right now, actually. Well, like... I'm not going to do much else in this video, I think. Well, I don't know. I might do more. It kind of depends. I'm going to drop my fire flower, so that keeps falling, and then I'm going to drop my mushroom, so that keeps falling. And then I'm going to grab this and switch back. There we go. And, then I'm going to go grab a Yoshi. This level also has kind of a problem with the sprite limit, just because there's like lots of sprites in this level. Like, obviously there's the springboard and the P-switch there, which are both persistent. Is there a mushroom here? No, okay. And then there's also some invisible persistent sprites in this level as well, I think. Like in front of the cannons, I think. It's kind of weird. In most levels in the game that have like the pipe cannons, they put this weird sprite in front of them that like pushes you forward, but you don't actually touch it when you shoot out of the cannons. And I'm not really sure what the purpose of it is. I guess it's to keep you from getting underneath the pipe cannon or something. It's really weird, but for whatever reason those sprites, they're invisible, but they're persistent. So they do take up a sprite slot, and they can take up a lot of like a lot of the sprite limit in the level if there's lots of them. And as long as you never enter a pipe in this level, the room doesn't ever get reset, which means all the persistent sprites in the level will keep persistent. So it's pretty easy to fill the sprite limit in this level is basically what I'm trying to say. Speaking of the pipes in this level, there's like 4 different, I think there's like 3 or 4 different versions of this same room that they made for some reason, or it might only be 2, but there's like 2 versions of the room, but they use like 4 different sub-levels or something, and it's really weird. There's like one version of this room, if you go through a pipe and come out one of the cannons, you end up in like a different version that has like green switch blocks instead of yellow switch blocks or something. I don't even remember. but it's weird. I don't know why they did that. Alright, now I'm going to save state, I guess, and I'm gonna try to swap with the Chuck here. I already showed this glitch in Yoshi's Island 1 with the clapping Chuck, actually, but in this case, I was too close. In this case, I was too close, yeah. Let me just, okay, where do I want to stand for this? I guess, like, right here? That should work. And then I'm gonna save state. So, whoops. Maybe I want to stand a little further back. Please. Ah, wait. No. I need to... Ah, this is hard timing. Please. No. Oh my god. No, I'm not eating the Chuck. That's annoying. What? Why isn't this working? I guess I'm not close enough or something. I tested this before and I kept being too close. So, I don't really know. Okay, let's try this. What? That was weird. Basically, you eat the power-up, or you grab the power-up off of Yoshi's tongue and swap to get the Chuck. There we go. Alright, so I ate the Chuck, basically. If you eat a clapping Chuck while you are caped Mario, you get a different effect than if you eat the clapping Chuck while you are Fire Mario. As I showed in Yoshi's Island 1, if you eat him as Fire Mario, you get an orb in your item box, which you can use to complete the level for you, which I used in Iggy's Castle. If you do it as Cape Mario, you get, well, it looks like an upside-down silver-ish, like, red fire flower, but when I press select, I glitch out the game. So, basically, the sprite that I just dropped from my item box is actually an auto-scrolling sprite. Well, it's the sprite that is used to trigger auto-scrolling in levels that have auto-scrolling. But when you drop it from your item box, it doesn't cause the level to start auto-scrolling. It just causes a glitchy mess at the top of the screen in pixels. It also causes a bunch of lag in the level, and it also causes like almost everything in the level to turn invisible, like almost all the sprites. It's really silly. And it damages Yoshi. I got him back somehow. Wait, you can still see Yoshi's tongue. That's cool. Now, also you can kill it. Let's see if I can find it here. I don't know where it is. I'm just kind of... There it is! Alright, so yeah. I just whacked it with my cape and killed it and it fell off screen. There you go. It's really silly. Let's go grab a fire flower. And just finish this level. Oh my god, please. Yoshi! Alright. No, my fire flower. Does it matter? I'd really like to get my fire flower back. But that's... wow. Alright, whatever. Rewind. I want to get my fire flower. I can't believe Yoshi abandoned me. Alright. Why do I want a fire flower so bad anyway? I'm trying to think like why I wanted it. There was some reason I wanted a fire flower. But, I don't remember. Okay. It's not just for the sake of having, more power-ups, I think. Oh, right, I can't start select. I just gotta beat the level. Okay. So yeah, there's a green switch block that I think is sometimes yellow. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through this pipe and just reset the room and shoot out of the cannon, and let's get a bunch of star points, because I actually want to show something. Or, bonus stars! Why do I keep calling them that? Star points, jeez. Oh my god, is this really happening? Okay, that works, whatever. 40, I just need some. Alright, let's get out of this level. So that was Chocolate Island 1. I'll actually be coming back here later. A while later. Yeah. So, let's head to... I'm actually thinking I might want to save this for next video, because, So, thanks for watching. Bye.